Hello and welcome back to the Brexit Estate hard by the darkest dungeon, and hard times are upon us indeed. I think it's time we took some drastic measures. I'm not looking forward to this. I always hate doing this when it happens, but here we go. So first off, I'm going to upgrade the weaponsmiths so we can purchase some better weapons for our heroes.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Now next, we're also going to want to upgrade the stagecoach network. That's going to be somewhat difficult, because it's going to involve heirloom trading. I hate heirloom trading. It's a loss-loss situation. It is truly terrible. And we need to have 15 crests left, which means we can dump about 45 in, which will get us 15 of the 16 deeds we need. And then we can use some of these paintings. There we go. So now we'll get an extra hero turning up every week, and we can get better weapons for our heroes. So we should, in theory, stand a better chance of getting a Twilight Knight, although I'm really concerned now, because in the last couple of weeks she hasn't turned up at all in the stagecoach over about 7 different saves. I haven't disabled her appearing. I may have to disable some of the other custom classes to increase the odds. I might even turn on deck-based stagecoach and stack the odds, stack the deck in her favour. That's the wrong button. I'm just going to check that deck-based stagecoach hasn't just turned itself back on. It hasn't yet. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now looking at our options here, it's basically boss runs or a short run here. That would be a short run with a diseased and scared and everything else party. Or I'm thinking, why not go all out, go for the Apprentice Necromancer. And since this company are going for the Apprentice Necromancer, they deserve better weapons. We have plenty of money here. It's time to just splurge it and say, come on. Been holding back on this for far too long. There we go. Now, who else? Vasquez would like a nicer crossbow, and Mildred would like a more impressive firearm. Now we have diseases to take care of. Tetanus is horrible. Creeping cough, tetanus and the ague. Well, the ague, we'll go for creeping cough because it's for free. It's going to be the most horrible to endure. Okay, skills. We can afford to upgrade a few skills. Apprentice Necromancer, do we want the stun? Maybe. They each have 4 camping skills. We have safe camping, double safe camping, and death's door removal. Zealous vigil may be worth grabbing, but it's okay. We can do that afterwards. So, who gets to go and get their head checked out? Can't afford to remove an expensive one at the moment, so zoophobia, tuck it out, and vengophobia is light, isn't it? Yes. Oh, good grief. Hakim, you are just such a letdown, I'm afraid, after the way you've behaved recently. Gergen is bloodthirsty. Shamara is actually doing quite well. Vernon, that could actually be bad. Oh no, it's above 75, not above 25, okay. Thin-blooded, fear of it. Okay, look, that's just gonna have to get fixed. Yes. Lucina Ven, it's time for you to go in for some more medical treatments. I know you don't like it. There you go. Just shut up and bite down hard on the leather strap and do what they tell you. Because as you know, medicinal practices here in the hamlet are highly advanced. Yeah. Let's go deal with that necromancer, shall we, while we still can. Okay, I'll probably split this one in half, because it's a medium run. So we're going to want 16 food, a dozen torches, 3 shovels, and go for 1. Got that already. Keys, just to be on the safe side, and 1 vial of blood for evil Miss Psycho Lady here.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
So, fun little fact about the necromancer. He was the first stretch goal on the Kickstarter.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Originally, you know that big bone ogre skeleton man-at-arms who takes up 2 spaces monster? He was originally going to be the endgame boss. And then they decided to make him a semi-normal rare monster and put up the necromancer as an endgame boss, as a stretch goal. And then everything else that came from the game, all the other districts, all the other bosses and everything else, that was all from how well the Kickstarter funded, so it was popular. Let's not dip our hand into... No, you know what, we got 4. Let's do it.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Oh, give it a break, love. I was going to say something about... Oh yes, the developers are overhauling lots of sprites for some of the older classes. So these are the 4 oldest classes in the game. They haven't redone the Plague Doctor yet, I think. Now, the overhaul broke this particular beautiful sprite for the Vestal. Someone in the community has kindly fixed it. If you like, I can put a link to the fix down in the description of the video. Or just drop it in the comments section as well. Why not do both, you know? Because it's a nice, quick, simple fix. You just need to download the 1 file, put it in the correct folder, rename it the correct way, overwrite the file that's already there. Job done. And let's see how that's worked out. And that is 64. We have Warrior of Light here locked in, so he's doing an extra 10% damage if the torch is bright. That could possibly be replaced with something else in the near future, but for now, he's just got lots and lots of health. Probably going to be right all the way around there. I mean, generally, in boss quests, the boss is as far away from the entrance as possible. Only once did I have to go up against the hag, and she was within 2 rooms of the entrance. It was like a 3x3 grid, and it was literally 1, 2, oh good god, you know. It wasn't quite a 3x3, it was like a 3x3 with a little bit on the side. And horrible spikes come up from the floor.
Missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
There's that overconfidence and tripping straight into traps once again. Speaking of traps, originally they were always going to only target the hero in the front rank. So, you know, party marching order would be interesting, but now they made it more random, so yeah, just do it. Whew. I'm so glad that it chose the person I wanted. Let's keep the torchlight bright. We have a long path ahead of us. Now also, with boss fights, you generally want to time it so that you keep your camping buffs for a boss fight. So generally like 1 or 2 rooms in front of a boss fight is where you're going to be camping. Now that's a bit of a downside because it means no camping earlier on.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
But it's much more rewarding when the time comes and oh lady, you are minging. You are minging, you got flies around you and everything. Here, drink this foul, disgusting, revolting stuff and see if it makes you feel any less offensively corrupted. Well, that's better. Just don't do it again, because we don't have any more of those. Oh well, she really wants to emulate the statue and be aggressive and violent and deal more damage until we camp. So actually, camping later now, double bonus. If only one of the frontliners had been able to use that. He looks like he dodged that one. He is a lucky blighter. Right, documents. Well, you've already got a book, so yeah. Okay, let's hope it's... It hasn't revealed everything, but it's revealed something. Better than nothing. What am I doing? Why am I using torches? We have Bulwark of Faith! Should the light falter, he shall shine like a beacon! A glorious symbol to the faithful. Double blight! Oh yeah!
Executed with impunity.
Strike them! Oh, that's right. And we'll keep pouring on the poison here. Look, it's early days. I'm allowed to feel glad when good stuff happens. Well, later on, like 6 or 7 rooms further in,
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
then we can get concerned. Right. Do it. Should probably done that next turn,
May
but...
we find victory.
So, there wasn't much call for that. The main reason was for extra torchlight on the way to the next fight. Just to make those 7 torches last as long as we can. Right, you're going to be gone anyways, so... there we go. Because highwaymen have a propensity...
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
a propensity for falling in the face of danger. They must be nurtured.
This expedition at least promises success.
You, Psycho Plague Doctor, imagine there's some blood in there. Have a look. Nope, no blood. See, old dead bodies that have kind of gone dry tend to not have much blood in them, and there's a secret room. Oh ho 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 ho! This run may be rewarding, and you know what? Might even be able to make this in a single video after all. Let's focus on getting rid of those foes at the back there, especially the one who can cause us rather a lot of stress, who's now going to fall to the blight. And let's strike him with justice! It's not enough justice, but it's some. Right.
Another one falls.
Oh yes.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
It's okay. Let's put a little healing on here. When what is it from a Pilgrim's Progress?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Rejoice against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. And miss with the justice, but that's okay. Because we also have stress to remove. Yeah, you kind of just all attacks at the moment. Hit a body or... he's dead anyway. Yeah, hit a body. If we're lucky, we'll get some more healing before he goes down. Then again, that which is dead has already died.
A death by inches.
I trust people caught the misquote there. It was blatantly intentional. I am not touching this. Look, I'm going for the Necromancer. That's going to be hard enough without adding further difficulty, right? So this is this Shambler's Altar. They will appear periodically from time to time on a run. If you wish, you can thrust a torch into the Shambler's Altar and something really horrible will happen. I'm sure I'll do it eventually, but for now, not the plan. You know, things are finally going well, trying to turn things around. Can't really afford a rough time. Oh, and I used a torch there because we had a shortage of violence, but hey, here's some more violence. Just keeping everyone on their feet. Little Velia there doing a good... Oh! That has changed, so there's a gap in the hair now. That's unfortunate. Because the bonus that lasts for the whole fight now, that skill is ever so slightly more worth using. And let's try for the double blight on the back. Lovely! Also lovely. Okay. Well. Take that, you cultist scum! Yeah, I started saying scum, decided I wanted to say scoundrel, and decided to stick with scum. I see blood. Let's wipe that up and suck the bandage or something. Uh-oh. We shall not falter. No retreat! Blummin' heck! Glad the priestess still has a turn then. Okay. Bang!
Eradicated.
And the dirt is gone. And yes, the blood's back there, but we got a plague doctor for that. This should... yeah.
Continue the onslaught.
There we go.
Destroy them all.
Well, didn't shoot the plague doctor for once. Didn't shoot anyone, actually.
Back to the pit.
He's doing quite well at the moment. Why is he doing well? I should try and lock that in, because he tends to die too easily. But let's fix this first. Nice bit of healing there. And there we go. More nice healing.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Let's use a key because we're kind of halfway through the dungeon and we can afford to go without that money there. Because a secret room beckons. And we're probably going to have to end up ditching some supplies, but it will be worth it. Oh, this is going to be like a no-food camp, isn't it? Wait, did I go past it? I went past it. That was me thinking it would be the obvious opening, but no, it's this wall here with the plaster. And we have a secret chamber. Little Velia, if you would be so kind as to insert the key into the keyhole and turn it. Okay, so we have a very impressive trapezohedron, and Junior's head. Junior was the default name for the Vestal. It's the head of a priestess. It does not resemble the head of Dismas, which is carried by Dismas. You know, maybe have him carrying around a brutally rotting copy of his own severed head doesn't bode well for his future. Perhaps he should let go of that, because it kind of says he's going to die, but then he has a bit of a tradition of doing that anyway, so why should I be disappointed? Plenty of money from this run though, so that's good. We must press on to the journey's end, even into this square we have investigated already. I say square because there's squares on the map, and oh, how lovely. Well, you know what? You can fight harder as well. 78, that's alright. Bulwark of Faith is going off in the first round, I believe. Let's go to it! Oh, spiders. Really? Okay, paranoid check. Yep, all good.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And lightning!
Gone, fiend.
I wonder how viable a Thunder Vestal build is, because she only ever gets free health back from it. It doesn't spread
Their
over levels and
formation
get
is
bigger.
broken.
Only the offensive portions of it grow larger. And oh, it's just for web. It's not poison. We're okay. You are caught in a web like a. I was going to say like a spider in a fly, but that would be ridiculous. Alright, what's in the box? Oh,
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
you know, we're starting to get those 68 crests back. Oh, and another trap.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Oh, now this is just beautiful. 3 party members now offensively stacked with the light of the gods. Okay, looking to camp sometime in the next 2 or 3 rooms. Okay. So, 1, if there's a fight in this corridor, that's 2, 3. We can camp in this next room. Oh look, we don't have a key. Well, Dismas has an alternative. In fact, he's just like, it's a glass display case, smash it with a shovel.
A fortune waiting to be
Ooh,
spent.
ooh. Now we have a little bit of a problem. Well, we've got busts, we have a major shortage of deeds. I don't see any blockages on the map. Oh, this is a huge risk, but let's take it. This is actually quite useful. It gives us a Bulwark of Faith opportunity just before the door. Saves on torches, and let's go for a double stun. Double stun, ya beauty. And let's just get that aim up. And here comes all the bleeding. So we need group heals just to ease things over for a little. Ah yes. 69. No, not Bill and Ted, or anything like that. Just a number. Yeah, oh, of course, because of the book. So maybe it's just trinkets as levels over the course of a campaign that helps with that. But we want more light, and there's a lot of stress here. Well, I say a lot. It's not a lot. You know, 24 is not a lot, but the necromancer fight can cause a lot of stress, and surviving that stress is a large part of the ordeal. Speaking of ordeals, bang!
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
His bullet was an ordeal. He failed. I was going to say, yeah. Failed to surpass. That'll do. Much better than what I was originally going to say. And the cat of nine tails. It was more like the cat of four tails, but yeah. Group heal. I feel mildly competent. That's only 4. Could have bled him. You know what? A little bit of healing is always appreciated. Die, you bastard. Die. Okay, don't die. Group heal. Because we had 2 injured, both near total life.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
There we go.
Blade.
That blood is... Oh, you know what? No, it's cyclical. Right.
The light. The promise of safety.
Now this is living dangerously. Okay, not too bad. Fairly kind of average group composition. We'll go for a double blight first round, rather than double stun, then double stun on the second. Let's just... oh yeah.
Devastating blow.
Crushed by justice! Oh, you know what? That is just asking for grape shot. Especially for blight. That puts him out of action. Let's see if we can take her out as well. Oh, Velia, why do you always try my faith? I suppose back in the day, that's kind of like the warrior priest in Warhammer Quest, where it's like he was such a random character, but you were just placing faith in random dice rolls just to get results you needed. And you know, I thought about it, and it's like, well, that's a lot of randomization. It's not a very reliable character. But when you think, actually, when you're playing a religious character, a devout religious character who's relying on their faith to drive them forwards, that actually gives you that feel of having to believe and being oh so grateful when your prayers are rewarded. So in a way, maybe it wasn't bad game design at all. Maybe it was intentional. It probably wasn't, but maybe it was. Oh.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, so that is priceless. We're going to have to get rid of these, aren't we? And firewood as well. You know, actually with these we could ditch... Let's actually see. Camping skills. The leeches. No one's diseased. Surf... chant. No, actually that's too good to pass up because of the stress. And he could get better guns. Okay, so it would be really nice to get those crests, and really nice to get that journal page. We're going to have to blow these early, aren't we? Well, 2 religious characters. Now, well, we have some busts. We have an extreme shortage of deeds and quite a shortage of crests, so let's just do that. And then we camp before checking this. If only we could camp before
Huddled
looting from the
together.
fight.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Alright, so... Oh, 1 companion. What happened to that being full party? Oh dear. Right. We have no death's door, so we don't need to use stand tall. Zealous speech. You know what? There's a lot of stress coming our way. We shall face this necromancer and defeat him. Fear not the travails of the grave, for we are the flame I am the light, and I shall guide us through this hardship to come. And Dismas is like, yeah, well, I've got a gun. So, oh, we're going to get ambushed now, aren't we? Wait, was that 5? Yeah, we're going to get ambushed probably. Right. Let's tidy up a little stress then. As for 1-point camping skills, there aren't very many of them. Some classes don't have any. I think we just have to press on and hope that we don't get ambushed too badly. Run out of firewood indeed.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And no ambush. You know what would be great to find in here? Some busts to replace the 2 we had to throw away. Nope. But he is hearty, hale and hardy. And is not infected by that. Come on. Come on now. There's a fight just up ahead. There we go. She even said shh. I think she knew it was coming. I think she knew, guys. Right. You know what? There are 3 of them.
Precision and power.
Past tense, there were 3 of them. Beautiful. Oh, that's asking for a group strike, right. Or I can just do it this way instead. Go on. Jab him. Jab him with the bayonet. Which he dodges. And riposts. Well, not like he actually has a riposte skill, but hey, there's some holy water back.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That was such a timely reminder. It's got me a bit nervous now. Right. Let's see what's in the bag today, and it is not a lot. Okay. Okay. No torches. Wherefore heroism? That's another narrator line in case you didn't know. No! Oh! No, you fool! What are you doing? It made the light go down. No! Oh, great. Whoa. He's going to have to go in therapy after this. State of the guy. Oh! Second fight. It's okay. It's okay. We should... Yeah. We need to take out that crossbow fast because it can target our back ranks. Actually, this is not bad. It gives us light. And where there's oh, no light skill. No light skill. Damn it.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Let there be light. Nice. And now we just need to take these down as slowly as possible. I said slowly, Dismas. While raising that light level like another 15-20 points. Okay, there's 6. 66. We want to get it over 75. Would be nice. Ah, oh, come on, man. That's just... Right, well... We've done our damage for the turn. Now we're just on healing and light. Healing and light.
Abatement.
Okay, 72. Now we're good. Oh, portrait.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Foolish horrors indeed. Although sometimes it sounds like he says ghoulish horrors. Bit concerning. Anyway, this should be the Necromancer's Apprentice. Our final test. Are there any changes we need to make to skill selections? Just because I think the Necromancer's Apprentice has a high stun resistance. I'm gonna go with Emboldening Vapors. for this fight.
Towering, fierce, terrible. Nightmare-made material.
Here he is, towering indeed. So the Necromancer summons minions. And it is our task, nay, our duty, to make him bleed, for he has low bleed and blight resistance. And we're bleeding him while he's still near the front when we can reach him. So the main thing of this fight is surviving the damage, surviving the stress. Helps to have someone in the front like a Crusader to just smash the things that are summoned to smithereens, while the Highwayman can shoot at the back. She can heal or damage as needed. Oh yes! Oh, I haven't even raised the light level yet. Let's get a little more acidic blight on this. There we go. Oh! They just come raking up from the paving stones there. The paving slabs, and he can still bleed. Light! Camera! Action! Or Achtung if you're German. And bleed while you're still near the front. Okay, don't bleed. Oh, bleed, yeah, that's good. Oh, he's going for the back again. Now there are more foes. Which means back blight instead of front blight. Okay, she's starting to look hurt now. And less so. Whomp! You know what? Great shot, just because we can. And then we'll have, Zealous Accusation at the front next round. Uh-oh! Here comes the pain. All that stress, which is being mitigated by his zealous speech, and oh no. This is bad. Well, the light at the back, and that might actually... No, not quite. Almost enough. Party heal. And the zealous accusation I mentioned earlier. You are not worthy to walk this earth! Oh, he is going down. And let's just make sure of that. So much venom. So much bangage. Oh yes. You know what? Let's see if she can finish him off. I need to check if she's got something that is hampering her ability to... her accuracy. Oh.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Oh, that is rough. Right. Do we have any trinket space? We have no trinket space. So, Swift Cloak, that's not bad. It makes you susceptible to being shunted around. So maybe for like a Jester or Grave Robber or Highwayman, that could be quite good. Stalwart Buckle for Highwayman isn't bad either. Let's ditch that, and that is 350. Okay, so it's more than that. That is... yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let us return to town and see what awaits us. This week there should be 5 heroes on the stagecoach, and I don't believe I mentioned it once during the entire run, so mentioning it now has probably jinxed it. What did I do? There's a... okay. And we'll probably have the flies buzzing around. Oh, nobody leveled. Awesome, they can take down another boss as well. Ruins Adventurer. Yeah, but for the other Ruins boss you generally want slightly different party composition. Alright. Everyone ready for the flies?
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
It's the flies! And I don't mean Jeff Goldblum and his relatives. How's he doing, by the way, these days? I just don't hear much about him. Okay, we have a Candle of Life for the Antiquarian, and I believe we do have one of those. Let's just give it to her right now, because she wants it. And I'm talking about the candle. We now have all 3 of the severed heads, with Dismas holding the other one. Let's see. Okay, everyone, fingers crossed. No! Right, that's it. I'm gonna forbid custom classes from turning up, just to increase the odds. But there's more of them now. It's just, not good. Not good at all. But we can get another town upgrade. We probably can't upgrade the blacksmith, so that's fine. That'd probably be the next one, just upgrading the furnace because, well, it's got more boxes on it for starters, but it is cheaper. Let's see. So basically, 4 options we can upgrade. Oh yeah, let's upgrade the tavern a bit. And a bit more.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
And we probably can't afford any other upgrades because we're going down the line. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. It's been a bit of a turnaround. We still have many heavily stressed out people, and I'll be putting together a party for next time. You know what though, Mildred? You got tetanus and the ague. We'll clear the ague first and maybe clear tetanus as well. You know what? Increased chance of curing extra diseases just because we can.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
I'm moving her just in case it didn't factor that in. If it counted the time she went in the slot rather than the time the upgrade occurred, the time that this would be clicked. So, let's try and make her feel better. Right, well, I'll leave it there, and when we pick up next time we'll be continuing. But not until I've gone and forbidden the other custom classes from appearing. Alright, bye bye for now then. See you next time.